Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting story. A billionaire tried to buy back his destiny. They said Kojo Mensah had the Midas touch. Everything he touched turned to gold, until the morning everything turned to ash. It began with a stock market crash. His company's shares plummeted by 38% in a single hour. Then a massive data breach exposed millions of users' details. Before Kojo could even breathe, news broke. His entire headquarters was on fire. Kojo stood before the screens in disbelief. 3 disasters in one day? Impossible. Even his chief risk officer whispered, "Sir, this is not normal." That night, as Kojo paced through his mansion, his elderly mother called him into her room. Her voice trembled. "Kojo, do you remember the prophecy spoken when you were born?" He frowned. "Prophecy? I don't believe in." She cut him off. "It said, when your wealth becomes your god, your destiny will rise against you." Kojo froze. His mother looked him dead in the eyes. "Your father hid something from you. Something he took." Kojo's voice shook. "What did he take?" His mother swallowed hard. "When you were little, your father made a ritual. A dangerous one. He traded a piece of your destiny." Kojo stared at her like she'd gone mad. "My destiny? You're saying destiny can be traded like stocks?" She reached into a drawer and pulled out a cracked old amulet. "It can, if a man is desperate enough." She placed the amulet in his palm. This belonged to the spirit he bargained with. Kojo inspected it, rugged, ancient, and unsettlingly warm. She whispered, "If you want answers, find the one person who can see destiny's threads. Her name is Nana Ifua." But as Kojo stepped outside, the amulet suddenly heated up like fire in his hand. It cracked open, revealing a symbol inside. A symbol he recognized instantly. It was stamped on the documents of the company that had been quietly destroying him for months. Deep in the forest, Kojo found the shrine of Nana Ifua. A woman whispered without looking up, "You've come late, Kojo Mensah. Destiny has been waiting." Kojo stiffened. "You know me. I knew you before you were born." He showed her the amulet. "I want you to fix this. Name your price." She laughed, a cold, echoing laugh. "Money? You want to buy back destiny with money?" Her eyes narrowed. "Your father traded a piece of your life. And now, someone else holds it." Kojo's heart thudded. "Who?" Nana Ifua stepped close and whispered into his ear. "Kwabena Voss." Kojo staggered back. His greatest enemy had been living with a piece of his destiny. Kojo stormed into Voss's penthouse office. Voss didn't even flinch. He smiled like he had been expecting him. "So, Nana Ifua told you." Kojo's fists clenched. "You've been using part of my destiny?" "Oh, no." Voss leaned back. "My family received it legally. Your father begged for wealth. We simply accepted the payment." Kojo's voice dripped with rage. "Give it back." Voss smirked. "Sure. Buy my entire company. Every last share. And maybe I'll return what your father sold." Kojo slammed the desk. "You're insane." Voss leaned forward. "You think your father only traded your destiny? Ask your mother what price she paid." Kojo's breath caught. What else had his parents done? Back home, Kojo confronted his mother. She collapsed into her seat, defeated. "I didn't want you to know," she whispered. "Part of the ritual required silence. I promised never to reveal what your father truly exchanged." She handed Kojo a letter, yellow with age. His father's handwriting covered the page. "Kojo, my son, if you ever learn of the one who holds your destiny, do not trade with him. Trading again awakens the spirits who witnessed our bargain." At the bottom, the final line was torn. But Kojo noticed a folded flap inside the envelope. He pulled out the missing scrap. "If destiny collapses, go to the place where debts are written." Beneath it, coordinates. Coordinates to a forbidden ancestral shrine. Kojo whispered, "What did you do, father?" Kojo followed the coordinates into a silent forest. Lightning flashed as he stepped into an ancient stone chamber. Symbols on the walls glowed the same as the mark inside the amulet. And the same as the symbol on Voss's corporation. Visions erupted around him, his father kneeling before spirits, trading away Kojo's destiny. And a golden thread being pulled from young Kojo's chest into another child's. Into Quabina Voss. The spirits' voices rumbled. To reclaim what was taken, you must return what was gained. When Kojo opened his eyes, a scroll lay on the floor listing everything he would have to surrender. At the top of the list, his company. For days Kojo battled with the list. Could he really give up everything he worked for? But the disasters grew worse. Banks froze his accounts. His board voted to remove him. Even his trusted friends turned on him. Finally, Kojo surrendered a major portion of his wealth. Instantly, the chaos began to calm. The spirits had noticed. But that night, the scroll glowed again. A new line appeared. Sacrifice one you love. Kojo's blood ran cold. Next to the line was a name. Kojo Mensah. His sister. Kojo rushed to his sister's apartment, ready to protect her. But Amma opened the door, strangely calm. I knew you'd come, she said. I've known about the ritual since I was 13. She explained that their father also tied her destiny to his wealth. But she stayed silent to protect Kojo. Amma, the spirits want you as a sacrifice. I won't let that happen. She shook her head sadly. No. The prophecy said only the one willing to lose everything may reclaim what was stolen. Kojo stared. I'm not losing you. Amma lifted her eyes, filled with a painful truth. Kojo, there's something else. Something father hid from both of us. He swallowed. What is it? She whispered. Quabina Voss is our father's firstborn son. Kojo felt the world collapse. Voss was his brother. Kojo confronted Voss again, throwing the documents on his desk. Our father was your father too. For the first time, Voss looked shaken. I didn't want to believe it. But I always felt a strange pull around you. Kojo demanded the destiny fragment. Voss shook his head. It's the only thing my mother left me. Without it, I am nothing. Before Kojo could argue, the room grew cold. The spirits materialized, pulling both men into a blinding vision. They found themselves standing before their father's spirit. The father raised his hand. Only one son was meant to receive my blessings. Kojo and Voss leaned forward. And it was not who you think. The vision shattered. In the spiritual realm, their father finally confessed. I tried to choose destiny myself. I wanted Kojo to inherit greatness. But destiny does not obey man. Because Voss was my firstborn, the blessing flowed to him instead. He turned to Kojo. You were always meant to rise, but through sacrifice, not inheritance. Destiny has been waiting for you to choose who you are. Then he spoke to both sons. The destiny fragment belongs to the one who releases what he loves most. Kojo didn't hesitate. He surrendered everything. His wealth. His company. His empire. All of it. The spirits nodded. A golden thread lifted from Voss's chest, and returned to Kojo. Voss dropped to his knees, not in pain, but in relief. For the first time. I feel free. Kojo awoke in the real world, broke but peaceful. As he stood outside in the morning sun, something glowed on his palm. A mark. His true destiny awakening. And the story ends not with wealth, but with the beginning of a destiny finally restored. Moral lesson. The choices of one generation can bless or burden the next. Every choice we make today shapes the world our children inherit.